Hello good people! We have another exciting video for you guys today, as always, and today is another Modern Warfare 3 video, and today we're going to be talking about the best assault rifles in Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to be going through all of the assault rifles and talking about their stats, comparing them to guns of Modern Warfare 2 so you have an idea of how these guns work, and then I'll tell you guys which guns I think are the best, and I'm even going to tell you which guns I think are going to be the worst. So let's jump right on into this. The first gun we have is the M4A1. So if you want to compare the stats, it's exactly like the M4A1 from Modern Warfare 2. Has pretty good accuracy and range, same with fire rate, but low damage. And this is also one of the beginning guns. Next, we have the M16A4, and ironically enough, it has the same exact stats as the Modern Warfare 2 M16A4. It's 3-round burst, the only 3-round burst in the assault rifle class, and it's high on everything: accuracy, damage, range, fire rate, and mobility, and you get it much early in your prestige, so be able to use at the very beginning. You'll be able to use it all throughout your prestige. You won't have to unlock it in later rounds like you had to do in Modern Warfare 2, and I know a lot of people are going to like that because a lot of people like the M16. Next, we have the CM901, and this has the same exact stats as the TAR-21. And if that means something to you guys like it means to me, it means that this gun may be one of the best guns in the game, if not the best. Because we all remember how the TAR was. High damage and range, had a low fire rate and even lower accuracy, but it killed very quickly and everyone used it. So just a heads up going to Modern Warfare 3, once you get that CM901, use it. Next, we have the Type 95, and this has the same exact stats as the Modern Warfare 2 ACR, which is interesting because there's also an ACR in the game. So just to refresh your memory, ACR, high accuracy, low damage, medium range, but higher fire rate mobility. So the reason why I think this is interesting is because they have two guns with identical stats, which leads me to believe that they are actually trying to work on balancing the guns in the game. So if you remember back to Modern Warfare 2, if you wanted to do really well, you know, you'd go with the TAR or the ACR, maybe even the SCAR. That's funny that they all rhyme. But here we have the ACR and the Type 95, which both have high accuracy but low damage. So it'll be interesting to see which one is better or which one is used more often. And also be interesting to see how the guns play out in different game modes. Maybe one's better for one, one's better for the other. Because remember, these are just paper stats. We know that paper stats aren't as true to in-game stats. So we'll have to wait and see. Moving on, we have the G36C. Now this has some pretty interesting stats. It has the stats of an AK-47, but has the accuracy of the TAR. So super low accuracy, low rate of fire mobility, but pretty good damage and range. Although I did watch some gameplay of this, and it didn't look like it was killing people as quickly as it could be, which leads me to believe that this may be one of the lesser guns in the game. If you compare the stats of this gun to the stats of the other guns, you'll see that it clearly doesn't match up. So this is my speculation here that it's one of the worst guns in the game. But as I said before, these are all paper stats, so they may not hold true to in-game. Next, we have the ACR, and ironically enough again, it has the stats of the Modern Warfare 2 ACR. High accuracy, low damage, pretty good range, decent rate of fire, stuff we all know. Moving on, we have the MK14, which has the same stats as the FAL, because they're both semi-automatic, makes sense. So super high accuracy, high damage and range. And next we have my favorite gun, the AK-47. Has the same exact stats as the Modern Warfare 2 AK-47, which I'm very happy about. Low accuracy, high damage and range, decent fire rate and mobility. Kind of bummed that you unlock it at the end of your prestige, but I'm glad that it's back in the game making a return, and it looks a lot nicer than it did in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 3, it's all black, doesn't have any of that yellow into it. I would love to see this thing with a gold camo. And then we have the FAD, which has the same exact paper stats as the F2000. So, low damage, super bad accuracy. Well, the accuracy was alright, but it had a lot of recoil because it had a pretty high fire rate. And it wasn't a gun that people really used that much. I mean, people dabbled with it. I even used it for Search and Destroy as a Russian class. But no one really used that gun seriously because we all knew it sucked. So I'm surprised that they pretty much incorporated the F2000 back into the game in the form of the FAD. And I'm kind of bummed about that, because if you look at the FAD, it looks like a quirky weapon, and the iron sights are actually pretty cool. So it would really ruin the FAD for me if it was exactly like the F2000. If hopefully the paper stats don't hold true to the in-game stats, but if they do, this may be the worst gun in the game. And how could I forget the SCAR L? Has the same exact stats as the SCAR H from Modern Warfare 2. Only difference is that L stands for light and H stands for heavy. High accuracy, high damage and range, low fire rate. I did hear that they were tweaking this gun, specifically that they were tweaking this gun so that it didn't work quite like it did in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if they actually went through with that. I'm kind of hoping they didn't. I did hear, I think they were messing around with the recoil, because we all know that gun had very little recoil, and the low fire rate really didn't mean anything, because this gun was just a beast. You could mow over people with this gun for days. So hopefully it stays the same, because it's my second favorite weapon behind the AK-47. If I couldn't use the AK-47, I'd use the SCAR. But that's what I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to know what the best class setups are for Modern Warfare 3, click the little link on the screen right now. There'll be a little thing, easy for you to see. Click that, go check out that video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite assault rifle is in Modern Warfare 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Fisher12, and take care.